been, if anybody else is interested. Just thought I'd show you a little bit about what it's like sailing on Waimea. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. We're going downwind. Neither one of you have, well, I guess Davina's been aboard Waimea, but she probably doesn't remember it. She was only 2, I think. This is one of our 4 anchors. GPS antenna that Dickie just installed. Our sat-nav antenna. Here's the wind vane. The wind vane is steering the boat. So this is the view when you're sitting behind the wheel. Looking at the compass. Supposed to be steering about 295. Over here the instruments show you the wind speed, the wind direction, and the boat speed. We're moving right along. About 6 knots. Sometimes you see flying fish fly through the water. They really stay in the air for a long time. The main, using a little of our wind here. Let's see if we're still on course. Pretty much. Gotta help the wind vane out a little bit sometimes. So this little wind vane does a pretty good job at steering. You set it up according to the angle of the wind that you want to stay at. So this is the view. This is the view for 360 degrees. All the way around us, wherever we look. You just see the sky, some clouds, water, and some white caps. This is the direction the waves are coming from, so we see a few more white caps in that direction. So we left Palau day before yesterday. We're going to the Philippines. Actually, we left the Pacific Ocean when we got to Guam. We've been in the Philippine Sea since then. You can look on your chart or your map and see it. As I said before, sometimes we see flying fish, sometimes we see dolphins. I hope we see some dolphins. It'd be great if I could get some dolphins on tape. I'll keep the battery charged up. You never know when they're going to show up. And sometimes we see birds. We really like seeing birds. Sometimes they fly very close to the boat, try to land on the boat. A couple times a bird has landed on Waimea. Better check the sail there. So what's our current course supposed to be?
Oh, about 284.
284. So we're right now.
Oh, good. So if we're lucky, we'll be north of Dinagat day after tomorrow morning. Actually, not so lucky. We'll be there.
Day after tomorrow morning. Yeah. We're moving along. We've been moving along pretty good. We had almost a 7-knot day yesterday. Ask your dad or mom to drive you 7 or 8 7-knot speed. Call it 10 miles an hour. Ask your mom or dad to drive the car 10 miles an hour and see how slow. That's about how slow we go, but that's pretty fast for us. So there's some dolphins here. I haven't seen any in the water for quite a while. And I don't know what else to say.
We're out here having fun. These seas have really mellowed out since this morning. We're only seeing maybe 15 knots right now. You can see it's pretty seething a little bit. The sea seething. The restless sea. It's morning.
We've made landfall in the PI. Dickie's having good beef stew for breakfast. I'm just coming on watch.
Coming on watch.
In the middle of the night, so we're motoring. We've got about 30-40 miles to go. This is North Dinagat Island up here, our first landfall. And I better get back to the wheel, so I'll catch you later. We're in the Surigao Strait. We'll go in and anchor up here.
Look at these rips over here. Okay, I'm going to start turning now.
The chart says tide
Go
rips.
through that. There is a shoal there too.
Right there, we're going to anchor at a little island over there. Oh, we were in a really rolly anchorage last night, but we both got a good night's sleep. We've got about 26 miles to go to the next anchorage. It's a real cloudy day, but we've got some nice wind and a nice rainbow. This is a little island, off of the southeast coast of Leyte. Maybe not so little. That's Bohol Island over there. We're going to be going around this point to an anchorage about 4 miles up the coast. We've made good time today.
Mindanao.
It's Mindanao. And there's a big ship. So this is the village of San Antonio, yeah? San Antonio? Yes. And
Okay, everybody laugh.
Hey, tell me your names again. This is for my mother. Tell me your name.
Italy.
Italy?
Andaya.
Kandaya. Try again, Dickie.
They'll get
I'll do with the boat hook though, that's fun. Help her with the boat hook, that's fun. I think. No? It's hard to turn when the four of them are rafted together, huh?
Yeah. There she goes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. Hubba hubba. Hey, Papa Joe. Bye-bye. I love you.
Bye-bye. I love you.
I love you.
This is Whale Shark Bay. We're going to try and see some whale sharks. We've met a lot of local people.
Maybe they've nicely spaced.
Nicely spaced.
Yeah, even up the hills there. Look, see way up there. They got them. They got them almost in rows.
We're really admiring these palm trees.
Do you see that person walking on the beach over there?
Not yet.
Over there. There he stopped.
So today's graduation. Right there, yeah. And there's a ceremony going on with most of the people in town. There's been about, what, 30 boats stop by here?
Well, why don't you put the camera on it?
I'm going to. But I have to get over to the other side of the boat.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to walk. Here's some coconuts that a man dropped off. It's very nice. I hope you can hear the voice coming from ashore. There's often music. So this looks like it's a day-long ceremony.
Here comes a couple that may be coming to see us.
We really wish we could go ashore, but we haven't checked into Customs and Immigration yet.
Look at the mountains.
This is the other side of the bay. Town here. It's really beautiful here. The high mountains usually have clouds covered solid with palm trees. Kind of gusty here. There's some pretty strange looking boats here. Maybe we can get a close-up of one like this later on. We had a real nice day yesterday. The company didn't stop until sunset. A lot of friendly people here. We must have had over 50 people in 15 or 20 different little boats. Barotos. Trying to learn a little bit of the language here. So the typical questions remind us of the South Pacific. Do you have any children? What religion are you?
And we love you.
And we love you. And they say goodbye. Bye-bye, Mommy. Bye-bye, Daddy. We love you. And we did meet one woman who wanted to send her daughter off with us. I guess that's pretty typical. She was going to, except she wasn't going to be up until 7 this morning. We left at about 5:30. We've got about 7 coconuts and 1 mango, a bunch of bananas, and we're getting real low on juice. We gave away a whole bunch of juice and all of our beer. So we're passing, this island is off the southwest coast of Leyte. We're passing between this channel, between that island, and this is Leyte over here. We're going to anchor around this little point. I wonder what it'll be like there. Kind of a cloudy day, but we got a little bit of wind to keep us going, and we're only going 10 or 15 miles today, so we just got the jib up and moving nicely. It's nice to sail here without any big seas. Seems like there's low clouds over the islands most of the time. We're waiting for daylight to go into Port Carmen. We're about 3.5 miles away. It's 5:15. I thought it was a pretty sunrise. Beautiful coconut palms of our last anchorage. Here we are in Port Carmen. Ferry boat puts in here and goes to Leyte once a day. It's hot and still. Not very quiet. There's a fish trap. I guess this generator on the dry dock is going most of the time. We just met the owner of the dry dock. This is a floating dry dock. and the owner built this boat, beautiful wooden boat. Fine so far, Dick.
Really groovy.
What do you think of Port Carmen?
So far so good. We already met a Doug here, the guy on this beautiful boat over here called Black Douglas. He came out in his dinghy to meet us, to help guide us through this treacherous channel. Once you know it, it's a piece of cake, but you come in here, there's no...
Local knowledge required.
Local knowledge is required. It's simple, but required.
And
Warito, the delivery man,
just came by, showed us his certification, and we gave him 300 pesos to get us a case of beer. That includes deposit.
Hey, let me put you on this thing. I think I'd rather be on...
So when we talk to people on the ham radio, this is where we sit, and we were going to try and get some film of talking on the ham radio, but propagation isn't so good today. So this is November 6th, Sierra Echo Golf, QRT.